Testing. Hello, hello, and welcome to Elder Scrolls Online, or ESO, back with our Dumbler in the pack. We are currently in the middle of Dishon, and if you're like, what are you doing in the middle of where? Well, then, hello, Boxio, long time no see. How's your job doing? Are you still at the place you moved to? But, yeah, so if you'll remember last time, we sort of had a three-parter because of an interruption, but the third parter, due to some misclicks, got deleted while it was streaming. Meaning, if you were watching the stream live, you saw what was going on. This bird creature has some funky feet. But if afterwards there was no VOD and nothing I could upload to YouTube, so the last part of that got cut off. So I'll try to go through a bit of the story y'all missed. I won't be able to go through all the speeches. And I won't go through all the little tiny missives you might have missed. But, okay, so we're here. Get the frick back out. Map, holy cow. So last time y'all joined me, I was over here-ish in Kragenholm, or Kragenmoor, whatever. And if you remember, I helped some guy beat off some other houses. Oh, that sounds weird. Not like that. And he gave me a key to go up here to the Tormented Spire, which is the lesser, less active, but still lava-y volcano. Nice, man. We were like, we hope he's having fun up there. It's a lot more physical than the old job. 3 days off with overtime? Holy crap. Double nice. But, when y'all last saw me, I was inside this volcano area, which apparently I can't zoom in on the map on. We were about to face the second brother of Strife. And then, if y'all weren't watching live, she hit the fan, y'all couldn't see it. So what happened was, we went in, we went down, we did all the rituals, we got into the caldera, or whatever the heck you want to call it, center of a volcano. And the brother of Strife came out. He was twice the size of the first brother. The guy who was in Ash Mountain, the more active volcano, was like half this guy's size. This guy was like 3 stories tall. And he spent most of his time in the lava. And if you remember from the first brother, lava makes him almost invincible. And, bye, Boxio. And, so we're sitting there hitting him, and nothing's happening. And he would launch wave after waves of semi-tough skeletons and necromantic skeletons after us. And we'd have to fight him off. And then after that, he'd lose some shield powers. We'd hit him, but then his shield would come back up, and he'd just regain all his strength. So you remember the mage/soldier who was sort of the cause of all this, stole the heart of the antlers, rushed off to go raise the brother Strife to avenge his son. Well, he was in the fight with us. He realized what he did was terrible. He's really not happy that he summoned a ton of Daedra on accident. So he was in the fight with us. When he saw that we couldn't stop him, he kind of... Like, is that noise around me? Something grinding near me. I don't think it's... Oh, it's a flame. Sounds like fire. What the oh, it was your Nyx that died. I think I'm hearing a fire. Okay, that's what I'm hearing. Anyway, get back to what we're doing. So he ends up sacrificing himself. He rushes forward with a burst of energy. He breaks the Strife's shield. The Strife can no longer call his necromantic skeletons up. And he then steps out of the lava and attempts to squish all of us. And he was so big that just his size was intimidating. He's that big. So he comes at us, and if y'all want to see some of the fight, I did post on my Twitter. If you look around my Twitter around all the political crap, I did post a video of someone else, wizard, sorcerer, lizard, Argonian going after him. Or wait, was this the map? Oh, what is this over here? It's just called the Brothers of Strife. Weird. Pretty sure this is where we fought him. But anyway, we fight him after a fairly interesting battle. Probably one of the better boss battles we've had so far. He does go down, and I think he got me down almost down a few times, but luckily my healing power with the Daedra came through to help me. I didn't have to waste any potions. With him down, the Daedra kind of disappeared. There's a whole lot of cheering. You did good. The mage that sacrificed himself shows up as a ghost and says he set things right. He's going to get to go to Aetherius with his son instead of be trapped on Nirn as a ghost. And then we head out. There wasn't much to do, so we just kind of headed around here, and I was like, oh, I'm going. And then I looked at it and I was like, well, we could there, so we'll head south here. And then up here we got accosted by Dunmer. And he's like, yo, or I think it was up here. There's a big old disease back that way, which I came, but I need to send a note to my sister, who's back that way the way I came, just to let her know that I'm okay and not diseased, even though I should have passed her up on the way. So we head out, and we end up in Dishan, where we are now. And we're at the first city. This is all we've done. We came in this little lighthouse tower areas where his sister was to give her the note. Then we came all the way over here, and this place was overrun by a plague and some warriors who were supposed to be healers. Now, that doesn't sound familiar. That's like at least two other stories that are very similar, or at least one other story is very similar to this. There's a plague, someone that's come to help is, of course, the one causing the issue. Last time it was our Khajiit and vampires, and the healer having a vampiric son. And this time it was these guys. Now, the plague apparently is real. I don't remember what it's called right off the bat. But the plague that people have is a real plague. But it wasn't so bad a plague until the military guys, the troop that are working, was supposedly helping them, was pulling some Resident Evil crap and was turning them into zombies by advancing the plague. Maybe that's what I was hearing. I heard that explode. Anyway, long story short, we came in, we kicked ass, we killed most of the mercenaries. That was the word I'm looking for. Now we're working with the alchemists in town to look for a cure for the actual plague, because a lot of people are still very sick. It's still here, it's still spreading, it's still a plague, and people are still turning into zombies. Speak of the devil. No, he won't talk to me.
It's times like these when I wish I had more help around here. Is there something I can get you?
Any chance you have Kind's heart healing herbs?
Well, I might have some around here someplace, but Kind's heart is very rare and valuable. I can make a fair bit of gold if I hold out for the right price.
Nelly needs it to help Defeasum.
What? Why didn't you say so? I owe Defeasum more than I could ever repay. Plus, he's always been a good customer. Please, take this. It's all I have left.
I'm sorry if I'm a little mouth breathed today. I had some really bad sneezing attack just like half an hour ago. I was like, I'm going to go play, and then sneeze. It's like, oh, good, now I can't breathe out my nose. So I may stop every once in a while, try to blow. I did take some Mucinex, which worked very well, at least making the worst of it go away. Look, it's an Argonian. I guess we are closer to Black Marsh down here. Oh, that's right, they're on my team too in this one. Okay, come on, little lizard.
Don't worry, my lord. I'll make sure you get a dose of the curative.
I shouldn't call it curative after that thing with the vampires. It doesn't sound good. I'm going to assume that was just a person. Okay, good. We got that, so we're going this way. It's a nice little town. The town's place, I think, is called Cirque. Yep, that over there is the quarantine that the militia had set up, where they just had zombies running around the estate.
My wife. I think the plague has rattled her mind. I pray that she recovers, but I fear the damage may be too severe.
Is she a zombie? Am I gonna walk in on a zombie? She's a zombie. A flaw in the house. Oh, she don't look like a zombie. You okay, Havala?
Is it hot in here?
What's wrong?
There are torch bugs in my eyes.
Yeah, we saw her last time, but y'all didn't see that. I'm here to help you.
The Malborn smell like Daedra.
Malborn is the name of the militia. And they kind of do. Oh,
Thief, are you?
I didn't think about doing that. I'm sorry. Excuse you? Is that a zombie? I don't know why I stole a drink, I wasn't thinking. Wait, why is there a freaking Dunmer run on us? Ah. I didn't mean to fight the Dunmer. The frick. Well then, don't put a freaking Dunmer in a place. I am so in trouble. I have stolen something and I shocked a Dunmer. And I'm just going to be in trouble forever. I could wait it out, at least till I'm distributable, and not attacked on sight. Yeah. Might as well drink the drink I got. I mean, eh? Can't even use that. Let's do this one instead. Restore my magicka. Yay, I'll no longer be attacked. I don't really steal things, so there's nothing going to take. It's just my money. I hope I have money after that incident. Okay, they're going to take half my money. Shit, I can't believe I'm poor because of my stupidity. Hey, oh, you're not who I think you are. You're just a thrown up guy. Hey, guard? You're not a guard.
I guess I should be thankful the Malborn.
Hey, you know what? I think I still have a you know what. Just such things. I am now upstanding. Yay for breaking the law, even if this is not a non-breaking the law character. Hooray. Collect dragon skull mushroom. Are you in the tree? Oh, that was easy. Of course the mushrooms are in the tree. I used to work in a garden center. That's where we always freaking find mushrooms. Root them out, find out that the mushrooms spread their mycelium through the entire potted soil. The only choice we have is to ignore it and or replant the plant and or get some hard ass fungicide, but we weren't supposed to use the fungicide in the plants in the stores. But Texas likes to be humid and hot and mushroom friendly. I think he helped us, but I don't really remember what happened. They had something to do with me killing the Malborn.
Where did you go to get those ingredients? Windhelm? No matter. You're here now. Were you able to acquire everything on my list?
I could just leave. But
Healing herbs, dragon scale mushrooms, sour milk tea. Yes, it's all here. I need to stay here and monitor my patient's condition. Go over to the alchemy table and mix those ingredients together, please.
How? I don't remember. Here you go. Lotus Plague is a damn complex concoction. I'm not sure I have the skill and experience to totally counteract its properties, but I have an idea how to suppress and slow the pace of the disease. Require a number of rare and exotic ingredients to pull this off, all of which I found in town. One of them growing on a tree. An alchemical concoction such as I'm imagining doesn't like to be subjected to high heat. Too volatile, needs to be allowed to steep and brew. Blah blah blah. First, what was that noise of a guy sighing in my ear? Gross. I'll need a good amount of Kind's Heart. Stop doing that in my ear or I'm leaving. I'll need a good amount of Kind's Heart. These healing herbs are prized for their powerful medicinal properties, which makes them hard to come by. Okay, sorry. Kind's Heart. Kind's Heart, Kind's Heart. Sour milk tea. Dragon scale. Heart tea scale. Hopefully I did this right.
Did it? Well done. I never doubted you for an instant. Now, let me have the mixture, if you please.
Mm-hmm.
This appears to be perfect. I truly am impressed. Now we'll see what happens and leave the rest in the tribunal's hands.
Well, your patient kind of vanished. Oh no, there he is. He's facing in and out of reality.
Well. I'm not sure this will cure the plague, but it should at least slow down its progress. All right, that's it. Visiting time is over. Everyone out and let my patient rest.
You heard the lady. Let's go wait outside.
Aren't you all family? Fuck.
Please, Mother Morrowind, please help Dethesum get well.
Eileen knows what she's doing. Dethesum will be fine. You'll see.
I don't know how to thank you. Without your help, the Molborn would have destroyed the Cirque.
Well, you know, it's just what I gotta do when Eileen has to take the rest.
I know. His fate is in the Three's hands now, but he certainly has a fighting chance thanks to you.
And
Here,
your
take
healer?
this. There's no way I can truly repay you for what you've done for the Cirque, but it's a start.
Okay. Got a healing
I'm
staff,
happy
by
to
the
say
way.
that the suppressant works. It's not a cure, but it should buy me the time I need to find a way to beat the plague.
That's wonderful news. If I wasn't worried about spreading the plague, I'd kiss you right on the lips.
I mean, what? How do you poison a friggin' staff? Nope. Don't poison the friggin' staff.
I knew Eileen could do it. I trained her well, and she was an apt pupil. Of course, we only have enough of the suppressant to aid the Cirque. We have to hope that the Lotus Plague hasn't spread too far into the Deshan country.
I'm assuming this random person over here. Oh, it's Sergeant Nim. It's gonna tell me different. Oh no, I don't know him. He's different.
So the
Someone new.
Born lied to everyone. I figured as much. This doesn't bode well for Narcissus, though.
What's a narcissist?
Narcissus sent me to investigate quarantined Cirque. Now that I know a mad cult is poisoning our people, I'm even more concerned. The Maulborn are a menace.
There are more of these Mulborn?
They're appearing all across Deshan. Even Narcissus is in danger. I need to stay here and finish my investigation. If you're heading south, would you carry a message to guard Verilu at Narcissus? She needs to know what happened here.
I can do that. Okay, I think I'm done here, actually. There isn't anywhere to do my clothes in town, so I'll have to go find a different town for that.
for a poor dark elf down on his luck. I need to hire a cart to take my sick mother to Mournhold.
I would if the game would let me. Oh no, I did war. What happened?
Poor monster. You didn't deserve this. It should have been me. I've had more than enough time, and you were always so strong and healthy.
What happened?
The Guar? This isn't just some Guar. This is Little Monster. She was such a good girl. She never made too much noise, never got into trouble. She was a good Guar.
Was it the plague?
I don't think so. She didn't turn into a husk or anything. You know, I had Little Monster since she was just a Guarling. I raised her like she was part of our family.
There was a Nix that died. They thought it was the plague. It may have been the plague. I'm sorry for your loss.
Thank you. I appreciate the sentiment. Now, if you don't mind, I'd like to spend a little more time alone with Monster. To remember the good times we...
Losing a pet sucks. Okay, I'm gonna be as lost as possible. Excuse me while I check the map every 5 seconds. We need to go south. That's what I was hearing earlier. We need to go south to hit where it wants us to hit. There's a whole bunch of land up here. This is a wide map. Some places to miss. Lots of time to spend on here. What are y'all guys killing Neshes for? Malborn Road with Nixes. Hello, Nat. You're cute. As you can see, this area is a lot more green than the Ashlands, Stonefalls. Stonefalls got a little green and colorful. This looks closer to like Vardenfell / Cyrodiil. Mixture of the two. Or Vardenfell / Phelanwood. See a big house over here. Shall we go check to see what it wants?
My Nyx hounds are nervous. They smell the orcs in the pass.
Orcs?
Citizens have been disappearing from the roads near here. I came to investigate and found these intruders. Orcs. They've been a problem in the mountains before, but this band is unusually aggressive and organized.
So not... are we thinking Covenant or no? Sounds like trouble. Want me to look into it?
I can't officially authorize it, but it sure would be useful to know why the orcs are here. I saw an orc studying a letter. Might be orders from somewhere. If you could get hold of a copy...
I'll secure a copy of the Orc's orders. Hey. What? Where exactly did you come from again? What wrong button? Still wrong button. You can throw things at me, lady. Chocolate riches. Man. I'm just stamina. I don't need no stamina. Someone over there.
Give a girl a hand. Where in
Sure.
Shaw's name did you come from? Never mind. Get me out of these ropes.
What happened to you?
I've tied myself up for fun. What does it look like? I've been captured by orcs. Cut me free. I've got an idea for getting back at these pig-faced snowbacks.
I'll cut you loose. Freaking aim, holy cow. Why can't I pick that up? God damn it. There we go. Remember our vow, brothers and sisters of the Gadabound? Of the Oathbound. Take the heads of the wicked elves to satisfy the agreement made by our glorious chieftain. Hey, I'm an elf.
Much better. That's one I owe you.
Now what?
I'm angry at myself for getting caught by these milk drinkers, and I hate that. I owe them a debt. Want to help me thwart their little invasion of Morrowind?
Got something in mind.
In fact, I do. The orcs are carrying kindle pitch. I could smell it. Probably to burn elven houses. Kill some of these snowbacks, collect their kindle pitch, and throw it at their torches in the supply shacks. It'll be fun.
And what are you gonna do?
I'm going to scout around and figure out our next move. Meet me at the huge gates after you set the supply shacks on fire.
We're gonna have all the fun. Where am I supposed to be going? Mercy is a weakness. Remember, we are here for skulls, bringing no honor to Malakath to take the weak as slaves of pets. If it isn't the way of Malakath, it's not the way of the Oathbound. Good stuff. Oh, because it's to take it off their dead bodies. I'm supposed to take it off something else, but okay. So while we're here, let's talk. So earlier I was looking over Elder Scrolls lore. Used to do that a lot, but I'd get back to it. Burn Southern Supply Shack. Is this Supply Shack? This is. Yeah. And I came upon my favorite. Oh, look, Ghost. There it is. Sheogorath. Sheogorath being, of course, the mad Daedra Prince. But there is something I overlooked up until now. So, to understand this, you have to know where Sheogorath it came from and who he really is and who he really will become. And...
My head! They cut off my head!
That sounds like your problem, ma'am. And entertain a fan theory of mine. So first off, Sheogorath is not an original Daedra. He's not someone who's born of Kind's balance of all the universe, like everybody else.
You can see me, outsider.
There are...
I beg you, help
Hold
me.
on. What happened to you?
My followers and I came here to investigate a great magical disturbance. We were ambushed and fallen upon by Kralek Vortag, an orc
Oh, are you mage? Are you mage guild?
Captured, we were beheaded.
Beheaded? Why?
Kralek used some foul necromancy to bind our souls to our skulls. Mine sits upon his dark altar. The skulls of my followers were spread among the orcs, their souls to be used as slaves.
I will retain everybody's
Torment.
heads.
Yes, that just might work. Find the skulls and bring them to Kralek's altar. We may be dead, but we still have power. We can pull Kralek to you.
May I ask you a few things?
Yes, outsider. Other than Kralek, you're the first person I've spoken to since the beheading.
What exactly were you doing here?
I was a priestess of the tribunal.
Oh.
I came here with a group of 6 other priests to seek the source of a terrible spiritual disturbance. What we found was horror.
What did you find?
Kralek Vortag is practicing terrible necromancy in this land. He studies a new art to bind the souls of the dead to morbid fetishes. We became his latest experiment.
Can't you just take her to destroy your own skull?
Kralek is cunning. For an orc, the spell can't be broken as simply as that. Killing him is the only sure way.
Anyway, so the original god, the god that was born with all the other gods, is named Jigalag, which is an odd name to begin with, but he is the Prince of Order, the Daedric Prince of Order, not Chaos, Order. He was the strongest Daedra Prince to date, to the point that near the end of his reign, he was taking over all... He scared the crap out of me. He was taking over all the other Daedric realms. His realm just kept expanding. He was such a powerful influence that the other Daedra were quite scared of him. Hold on, here I see that. How many do I have left? 4?
We can never repay you.
Sure you can. I'll think of a way. Anyway, Jigalag was then cursed to turn into Sheogorath. However, I don't think it's that easy. Because Sheogorath wasn't just a mad Jigalag. He was his own person. He was something completely opposite of Jigalag. What I think they did when they made him is the Daedra created a second newer prince and placed it over him. The curse itself was the new Daedric prince. I don't know if they did or didn't know they did this, but I believe that they created Sheogorath, the prince, and they just overlaid himself by possessing Jigalath. Jigalath, when he came out in the Shivering Isles, mentioned how much he hated being that shivering fool. He literally called him a... what the frick? Oh.
Now we strike back.
Hey, oh, this way? This way? Where are we going? Anyway, short story comes, Sheogorath overrides Jigalath's power, except for once at the end of every era. And one of those is at the end of Oblivion, where the hero Kvatch helps. Now, Sheogorath, obviously by his own speech, doesn't like Jigalig and his order any more than Jigalig likes Sheogorath and his chaos. He complains about how Jigalig comes in and destroys all his stuff. So Sheogorath, before training to Jigalig, calls in the hero Kvatch and tells him to take his place and fight Jigalig. And they do, and he bests him, because he's the hero of freaking Kvatch, the guy who's OP. And then, there's this history. However, at the end of that, you are then turned by Jigalig as the new Sheogorath. You are the new... You are the new Mad God Prince. Now, how does a random, regular, albeit OP hero become Sheogorath? Well, easy. Sheogorath, by my own theory, is nothing more than the curse. He's a Daedric Prince of Methodist, but he's just the curse. If you have the curse, you are Sheogorath. That is that. So, when the hero Kvatch won and was named Sheogorath, he had the curse on him. He wasn't turned into the Mad Prince right away. He was able to go by Tamriel and just live. But eventually, he did. And the reason we know this is because Sheogorath exists in Skyrim, and we know for a fact it can't be Jiggly because he got out of it. Where's the freaking upstairs? Sorry about that. I got distracted by something on the phone, and I just let my character run. Where are we going? Let me get up on this mountain. Let me go up. Actually, we were going to this area because I thought it was a way up, but it's not. Just go up. Huh. Interesting. This might be a way up. Anyway, so come Skyrim, Sheogorath is there. Now, anybody, I completely forgot about this, but anybody who didn't was like, hey, wait, how? Why? Sheogorath's gone. Jiggelig was free at the end. Well, because he gave you the curse. Now, the reason you act and are and look like Sheogorath, because Sheogorath is the curse. The Daedric Prince is real. He's his own mind. He's his own power. He's the curse. He just happens to inhabit you now. The Hero Kvatch. And if that's true, then he's even more moral than the rest of the gods, able to pass himself off as a curse from person to person. It also explained that no matter how you actually looked, you become an Imperial Nord towards end there. Oh shit. How do I get up here? Nope. Hello.
What? Slide your skull to that pile, meddler.
Excuse you? I just thought that kind of blew my mind that the Hero Kvatch was Sheogorath the second all along, which explains why he doesn't like the Shivering Isle in the original one. I absolutely loved the Shivering Isles by the looks of it, and why he's hiding on vacation from his followers, why he's allowed his followers to get so destitute looking, yada yada. Because while he is Sheogorath, he's also the Hero Kvatch, so he holds both of them in him. Why he says he was there for the whole sordid thing when Sheogorath was not.
Kralik is dead, and our spirits are free.
But also why Sheogorath would know the Mad King when the Hero Kvatch would not. Yes, I killed Kralik.
We are free. Go in peace with our blessing.
Is it gonna rain all day? I got more shit to burn or something down here. Okay, guys, I need some caffeine. Excuse me while I grab me some caffeine. Well, actually, let's go find somewhere I can actually sit and not get killed while I go get some caffeine, shall I?
Look at the dancing flames. Did you get them all?
It's done. The supplies are burning neatly. Nicely.
Good. These orcs will be sorry they took me captive. We Nords appreciate a nice warm fire.
Okay.
Those Covenant banners are a source of pride to these louts.
Ah, they are Covenant.
Them would be a blow to their morale. I think you should burn them.
It's a start.
Then here's the finish. Kill their leader Gruznak, the Impatient. If there's one thing an orc can't resist, it's a challenge. Blow the Great Horn by the gate. That'll bring him out. Meanwhile, I'll go find reinforcements.
Look for a Dark Elf scout by the mouth of the pass. I'll see you there.
When you go for the banners, watch for the guards on the towers.
What do you know about the orc leader?
Skiva calls himself Gruznak, the Impatient. I guess these orcs consider recklessness a virtue. Can't
Okay.
say I think they're wrong. Just be careful. I hear Gruznak is one tough hawker.
Okay. Okay, we're gonna duck down here next to your quick lady. I'm grabbing some caffeine. Be right back. So I get these caffeinated flavor waters, and I actually don't know what the caffeine on them is like. I'm gonna assume like 1 cup of coffee, like normal. Just like dark roast coffee, not even. 55 milligrams caffeine from coffee beans. Oh, that actually has coffee in it. But yeah, I usually get the watermelon and the ginger. Ginger one's good for the stomach. Watermelon. See, I mean, this is the apple cranberry. I don't know if I got this on accident, but holy cow, it's tart. Tartness enough has woken me up. They should be all around me. Oh, they're up there. Jesus. What the hell is with those horns? On the helmet. Hey, losers, come down here and get some. Oh. Setting things on fire. No Covenant flags for you. Okay. There are 2 of us, if there is. Wrong button. Not bad. Tastes like apple cranberry juice. Not sure how. That's one over here we're supposed to get. Oh. Can't read it. Ah, last banner. Is that the banner I burned? No, that's the banner. That's the banner. Okay. Guys, guess what? You're cursed. Oh, freaking bud. Man, oh, by the way, this just reaffirms the Covenant and speaking aggressive. Alright, burning the banner. All banners have been burned. Got burned? Kill Brazonok the Impatient. Where you at, dude?
I'll have your head runt.
Well, come have my head over here. Eat it, boy. Your master is dead, dude. Let's go in. Where the hell is stuff?
Blood and fire. Now that's what I call a happy ending.
It's done. Krasnok is dead.
Shore Stones, you did it. These troops heard the
I don't want to
horn
see
blow and
none of
came
Shore
running for
Stones.
Narcissus.
Tell him to keep those in his
Snap
pants.
on, we can sweep up the rest of these orcs in no time. You've got a heavy hand, friend. I like that.
I'm an orc. Wait, I'm not an orc. What the frick am I doing? I'm a Dunmer. I'm in the wrong place. I got something here. Not better. Oh yeah, it is better. Okay. Talk to who? Talk to you. Are you still kneeling over here with your neck sounds being completely pointless?
Back. What did you discover?
Well, the orcs call themselves oathbound. You want to look at these documents. I killed at least 2 of their leaders. And about a dozen of their men, so they probably won't be too much trouble.
Let me see what you found. Covenant mercenaries? You've done well to bring this to me, Traveler. I'll make sure this news reaches Mournhold.
Oh, tell them I said hi. I forgot to check other things. Chest-wise, nothing I really want to keep. Leg-wise, nothing I really want to keep. Feet-wise, ooh, good replacements. I can't see my feet. I can't really see my feet still, but whatever. Yeah, I was originally heading down the road here, so let's go back that way. Way shrine. You know what they say, it's the way shrines. Wobble. Hello? I was gonna say no trouble, but never mind. We are in a city with scarcely anything in it. Wow, I've never seen such a sparse city.
When are the guards going to do something about our missing
Hero
people?
of Davon's watch. What I wouldn't have given to see Bolrath destroy the Daggerfall
Excuses.
army.
When your family disappears, what excuse will you use then? I'll find them myself. Just stay out of my way.
I think he was talking to me, but okay.
Orcs to the south, mercenaries camped outside by the lake, and now people are missing. I'm not sure how much more we can take.
Sounds like a bit of trouble.
You don't know the half of it. It's the damn Lodos plague. People are scared. Many have already fled Narcissus to avoid getting sick. Of course, that's not what the remaining villagers believe.
What do the remaining villagers believe?
They think their families were stolen in the middle of the night. I've heard everything from a plot by the house leaders to elf-eating Bane King roaming the countryside. The Kin House is looking into it.
I kind of have this experience with like everything ever else. You know, I could just do your job for you. Can I talk to someone at the Kin House and get on with it?
Speak to whoever you want. The Kin House is more concerned with the coming plague than searching for people who probably just ran away. But I'm sure a counselor will hear you out.
What do you think about all this?
I'm not paid to think about this. That's a luxury for someone of higher rank than me. I'll admit
What are you, in
something seems
retail?
off kilter. If only the house counselors would see it that way.
Okay. I believe this is a house shield, by the way. It says a Redoran. Maybe Redoran. I think Redoran might be big in here, but I'm not sure. Sigil. Well, excuse me. Holy cow. So I have several people I can talk to here. No extra missions. But I believe we're supposed to report to this person. Excuse me, sorry, I got the hiccups and burps at the same time. That's a nice thing to have on live. I just noticed the chat down there. Is the chat entertaining all this time? He flexes his loot. Oh shit. Except 2 items. Sorry, wasn't flexing. Trying to post for trade. Forgot we're bound. My bad.
Did you come from the Cirque? We sent a guard over there to check on some disturbing rumors we've been hearing.
You're right. The Malborn are experimenting on the afflicted.
This confirms it. The Moorborn need to be wiped out.
Oh damn.
Thanks for bringing this news, Traveler. I'll inform the house leaders at once.
I'm glad you decided to kill a whole bunch of people at one person's word. a weirdo mage with a Daedra chick following her around. Talking to people of narcissism.
I told you, we're leaving this forsaken place. I'd rather... Wait. You're not my husband. What do you want? Narcissus isn't safe, stranger. Not that House Lalu cares.
Well, when did you decide I wasn't your husband? Is it the dress? The boobs? The female face? The mage? The flying Daedra?
Do the guards search for our missing people? No, because the house counselors don't tell them to. I'm not going to become a victim. That's why I'm leaving.
Is anyone else looking into the disappearances?
No one does anything in Narcissus if the kin house doesn't command it. It's that large building over there. You can't miss it. Be careful, outsider. They might decide you're sick. Plague this, plague that. It's their only concern lately.
I mean, plagues are a pretty big deal. Look at America. I hope everybody out there's keeping safe. Delta and breakthroughs is spreading really badly. I could do without the octopus hentai trees, plants. What the hell is this? This looks Daedric. Okay, this I get. This looks like a fungus that's in real life. I don't think they twist like that. But that's basically got octopus tentacles on it, and it sounds squishy. Yeah. I look at shit.
This one makes soup. Tasty. Fills your belly. Keeps the plague away.
Actually, I'm gonna give you stuff to put in your soup. Let's see, what can we put in your soup? You can put some yerba zinger tonic in your soup first. Then you can take some old pants, put them in your soup. Give it a nice frothy flavor. Take in some iron. Give your soup some iron. I actually kind of want to check that. I don't know if I can use it or not. But give your soup some more breeches, some bloody maces. Hey, let me check this. What's going on with my face? Plague mask. Oh, makes magic go down. Health and resistance go up. I kind of just want to see what it looks like. It's just a different version color of the thing I'm wearing anyway. And I don't like it. I gotta sell it.
This one makes soup.
One more thing for your soup, ma'am. Put this hat in your soup. I only worn it once, so it's only a little bit of lice. The lice will make it crunchier.
This one makes...
This one didn't talk to you. I'm not talking to you.
How do you fight something you can't see? It isn't fair. I can't cut the throat of the plague. I can't smash its bones. I can only wait until it fills me with its blackness and takes my life bit by bit.
Are you even sick?
Me? No, not yet. I wait for the plague to find me. That's all we can do, isn't it? The house leaders debate how to keep the plague out of Narcissus, how to protect us. Why do they even bother?
You don't think they can help?
They try, but the solution eludes them. We'll slowly fade away, one by one, as the plague takes us all. Gates can't stop it. We can't lock it out. Enjoy your last days, outsider, for the plague takes us all in the end.
Assuming the plague was airborne, because I don't know how it actually spreads without the Malborn being part of it. I would be a really bad person here. I'd be spreading the plague like the Khajiit spread the Knothan flu. The Khajiit spread the Knothan flu, which took out a lot of their caravans, some in Tamriel, by their trade caravans, which you usually everywhere in most games over here, actually. Well, I guess you see them selling stuff on the side of the roads. I don't see the trade caravans very much today. Hello. That's so cool looking from far away. I guess I'm gonna jump.
I don't suppose you're here to buy a weapon. No, you probably just want me to fix another wagon wheel or something. Everyone just wants to get out of here.
People want to leave Narcissus?
Look around. Narcissus is practically deserted. The plague, the curse, whatever you want to call it, it's driving everyone away. Or maybe that crazy story the villagers chatter on about is true. I guess anything's possible.
What do you think is happening?
I think the people are scared. And they should be. The Lodos plague rushes onward, and Narcissus is directly in its path. If there's any truth to the other rumors, then I'm sure the House Councilors will deal with it.
Okay. Huh.
Did you hear about the Cirque? There is no cure.
We're trying, lady. We're working on it. I guess as we get further and further out, those guys will just last there for longer. There's less and less people out in the harder territories. There's not less people, but less populated out here.
And that's why we should seal the city. We can't allow more afflicted into Narcissus.
That makes perfect sense, old friend. But we can't cut ourselves off from the outside world.
If you truly care about our people, you'll seal Narcissus and be done with it. We can't take any more chances.
I'm sorry you had to witness that. My friend shows great concern for Narcissus, sometimes greater than my own. What can I do for you?
I'm curious about rumors. Do people really vanish in the streets of Narcissus?
You'd think the entire town had disappeared the way everyone carries on. People are missing, but Giron has guards looking into the matter. For all we know, they fled to avoid the Lotus Plague.
Have the guards made any progress?
Very little. No one has actually seen any of these people leave Narcissus. And we don't have enough guards to follow up on every lead.
Perhaps I could help.
I usually don't hire mercenaries, but these are desperate times. If you can prove these claims aren't just fearful delusions, report back to me immediately. You'll be rewarded.
What were you and Giron arguing about?
Giron believes we must seal Narcissus to protect it from the plague. Narcissus is a center of trade, and such drastic measures aren't called for. Visitors have been few due to recent events.
The center of trade would be the best reason to shut it down. It's the best place to spread it. Don't smile at me like that, weirdo.
I haven't decided. They say I'm not aggressive enough, that my indecision hurts Narcissus. Perhaps Giron is right. I just don't know.
What can you tell me about the town?
Ah, Narcissus, my beloved city. At its peak, Narcissus was a vibrant center of trade. Merchants would come from far and wide to hawk their wares. Profits grew, and House Hlalu reinvested it in the city. That seems like so long ago.
Where's the rest? Excuse me, where's the rest of your house?
Most are back east, dealing with corruption inside Mournhold. Few want to enter a region ravaged by plague. But I won't give up. I'll weather this storm and lead Narcissus back to prominence.
How are you? Oh, we already knew that one. Boop-a-doo. I can't wait till our plague is done. This is the second antisocial birthday my son will be having. I mean, my son may not be the most socialite, but he has friends, but we're not going out and partying. Because this is stupid freaking plague. If people would be fucking adults, maybe it'd be gone already. But no, we don't want a vaccine. No, we don't want a friggin' mask. We gotta all act like babies. So it's just gonna stick around forever.
Have you seen my damned apprentice? The boy's later than usual today. With my luck, he's probably gone off and gotten the plague.
Your apprentice is missing.
I wouldn't worry about it. I whipped him for messing up our shipments, and he's probably off sulking. The boy claims it wasn't his fault that we received the wrong crates. Like I believe that. He needs to pay better attention.
Yeah. Wrong crates.
They're stacked on the other side of the shed. Damn kids broke into them during the night, took whatever was in them and ran. If you want to pick through the broken crates, be my guest.
Okay. The plan begins. The amount of the concoction contained within isn't viable when diluted in water. To achieve our goals, more of the elixir will be needed. To this end, more crates are on their way. Stay alert and watch for the next shipment.
You're looking into matters that don't concern you, outsider.
Oh yeah. That's a freaking... Uh-huh.
Have you seen my damned apprentice?
Yeah, okay. I already did that one.
Did you hear about the Cirque? There is no cure.
Your mom is no cure. No cure for your mom. I don't know. I tried to catch that one. I think it just got away anyway. I do believe I'm trying to talk to you.
The plague is coming, and we must be ready.
The plague is coming. The plague is coming.
How could he be so stupid? I told him where to deliver the shipment, but he thinks he knows everything. That's why things get messed up. My apologies, just talking to myself, don't mind me.
What was that about shipment?
Nothing at all, don't mind me. Just a servant here. What's it to you, anyway? Why are you in my master's house?
Tell me about your master.
He's an important person in Narcissus. A writer. Writes all day, writes all night. But don't touch his journal. He can get frightfully angry.
What is he, right?
How would I know? I sweep, I dust. I don't read. The master would never let me look in his journal. His room upstairs is off limits. I stay down here, cleaning, just as my master tells me.
Okay. Is the master asleep? Not technically trespassing. Day 26. The plague is slow spreading from Reporting Cert, covering Dishan like a black rain. Fox will be fleas. Many have left Narcissus for Warhol. They think they'll be safe there. They can't escape the coming reckoning. The substance isn't strong enough when added to water. The solution becomes diluted, and most of the effective properties fade, so putting in bells won't work. Until we can formulate a stronger version, we need to look for the other way to spread the plague. Figured out how to spread the plague by injecting it into substances in a corpse's blood and letting it fester. The life expectancy increases tenfold. It must be dead blood, maybe more bodies likely. Narcissus can provide an abundant supply. Is that it? I guess that's it. Where did you go?
Some of my family traveled to the Cirque to seek a cure.
Okay. What am I looking at here? I'm in a circle.
Where's my husband? By Vivek's beard, if he's drunk and passed out somewhere, I'll leave without him. That no-good, useless piece of Kwama cuttle. Oh, hello. You haven't seen my husband around, have you?
I don't think I know your husband. Sorry,
Everyone knows
got
my
distracted.
husband. Evis. If he hasn't borrowed something from you or finished off your Ash Lake ale, then you're not trying very hard. He was supposed to be back hours ago. That lazy lout is late.
Any idea where he might be?
He ships our goods. He mentioned something about a botched delivery that he had to deal with. You know what he's probably dealing with. His thirst for ale.
Want me to look for him?
That would be a big help. I'm sure he's sleeping it off in one of the nearby houses. If you find an elf that smells of piss and ale, that's Evis. Tell him to hurry up or he's walking to Mournhold.
Okay, what were y'all exactly going to drive with? I don't see a horse. They carry his booty.
Please, I've told you everything I know.
One more lie and I make you stop talking. Permanently. Understand? I have no intention of letting an amateur screw up my investigation. Turn around and walk away. Now.
What's going on here?
You're interrupting my interrogation, that's what. And just as I was about to get to my favorite part, I have no quarrel with you. Not yet.
I'm working
So
for
go
Council.
away.
I'm working for Councilor Roldan. This looks rather suspicious.
Listen to me closely. You and I are on the same side here. I've been hired to track down the origins of the Lodos Plague.
By who?
It doesn't matter. We've linked strange shipments to this courier. He refuses to talk, but I've never met a man I couldn't break. Take this letter to Councilor Roldan. It explains how vials of the plague were shipped into Narcissus.
Okay.
Let me guess. You read the letter. You're going to leave me with this crazy woman, aren't you? Curses on you and your family.
Who's Vox?
Vox? Never heard of her. Why would I be afraid of a Vox? Now, will you let me go so I can take my wife to Mournhold?
Tell me what's going on and we'll let you go.
That's hilarious. Let me go. You can tell the house officials to go lick a gua. They don't know what's coming. None of you do.
Okay, have fun with your looking. Why can I not go around the post? Am I in the same town? There seems to be more people. Here.
You're back. I hope you're here to tell me that my people are just imagining things and everything is fine.
I uncovered some disturbing information.
What's this? Notes? A journal attacked? Slow down. I've never heard of Vox. And the thought of someone smuggling Lotus Plague into Narcissus frightens me greatly. But where are the missing people?
We're not entirely sure.
This news is very disturbing. I'm at a loss. People disappear into thin air and someone brought a plague into Narcissus? That terrifies me. How could they even accomplish this without our notice?
What are you gonna do?
I need to seal the city. No one gets in or out. I won't let any more of our people vanish. Will you perform one more task for us? To facilitate your mission, the guards have been informed that you may come and go as you please.
What do you need?
Find Giron Sadri. He's upstairs. He needs to know what you discovered. Do whatever he asks. I need to speak to the guards and prepare to seal Narcissus.
Fine. I thought you were already preparing. I thought they knew I was going in and out. What's going on?
So, half of Narcissus must vanish and plague must threaten the city before Roldan comes to his senses? And it takes an outsider to make him understand. Perhaps my friend isn't fit to lead anymore.
Roldan is going to steal Narcissus. He asked me to talk to you.
Of course he did. Roldan hasn't been able to make a decision on his own in years. At least he's finally doing the right thing. As for you, I have something you can do.
As long as it's not rude, like stick it up Rudy.
The Maulborn are obviously involved. Any fool can see that. With the city sealed, all of the guards will be busy. However, you don't have those responsibilities.
What are you suggesting?
I suggest you slice a path through their camps by the lake. Look for anything that will tell us the location of the Lodos Plague. Return when you find something.
Sure. Sounds easy enough. Netches, netches, netches all around. I added an extra netch. Netches, netches all around. They're born up high and never come down. Netches, netches all around. Pools of Betties. Some blue and some brown. Netches, netches all around. The tentacles hang like a dressing gown. Netches, netches all around. They sneak up on you without a sound. Netches, netches all around. You cannot hide. You will be found. Well, that got dark. Freaking children's stories getting dark. No one's solving. Uh-oh. Hold on, I gotta go grab something real quick. Be right back.
don't give up, do you? Before you ask, yes, I've been following you. No, I have nothing to do with the missing people or the plague, and no, I'm not here to fight you. There, it's out of the way. Feel better? Now let's talk about why Giron wants you dead. Of course he did. Sending an overconfident outsider into camps full of Malborn certainly sounds like a day at the fair. And if they killed you, you'd never find out that he brought the plague to Narcissus, would you? I've been watching Narcissus for weeks. We even have an agent inside the kin house. Anything that enters or leaves Narcissus is tracked, and those broken crates had Giron's name written all over them. The question is, why? What have you discovered? This doesn't look good. There must be a reason why Giron wanted Narcissus sealed and why he wanted you dead. Get back there and find out. The organization I belong to does two things. Finds targets and eliminates targets. My target happens to be connected to the Lodo's plague. Our goals overlap. Let's leave it at that. Sorry, we don't know each other well enough to get that personal just yet. Trust me, though. We both want to stop the Malborn. Not your concern. Just remember what I told you. We're on the same side. And don't get yourself killed, hero. Narcissus needs you.
You can't keep us here, Raleigh. The guard has no right to keep us prisoners.
You're back. We need to talk. Ralden isn't here. He and Giron left some time ago, and Giron's connection to the Malborn makes me a little concerned. Let's just say I'm well informed. I've suspected the connection for a while, and his abduction of the Councillor confirms it. My associate and I tend to avoid situations not covered by our contracts. Still, we might be able to assist one another. I don't know. I only know what the reports tell me. Giron probably took Ralden somewhere secluded, far from prying eyes. Narcissus is sealed. Villagers are missing. Crates of Lodos plague arrive in the night. Now you discover the plague intensifies when it festers inside a corpse. Reports tell me that a group of villagers have decided to take matters into their own hands. I don't condone their actions, but they might have information. Find the Argonian called Slips Through Fingers. She can lead you to them. I have a feeling she's going to want your help. Tales of your exploits already spread through Narcissus. Find the Argonian, and I'd wager that before you say a word, she asks you to meet with her companions.
Why do I always drop things when I'm in a hurry? Keep your voice down and act like you're helping me. I can't go into details, not here, but I know you've been trying to find the missing people for House Lalu. Don't ask questions, just listen. We know where our people are being held, including Councillor Ralden. Follow the clues in the pack. I'll see you at the meeting place. Not here. Just look in the pack.